Alright, here we go. I have officially completed my Amazon returns. It's freezing outside, and I'm definitely not walking to the car in this snow. Luckily, I do not have to. Watch this. V14.2.2.3 is officially on chauffeur duty for the day. Let's see if it can find me at the Whole Food entrance without any drama. This video here is part 2 of the Northwest Indiana full self-drive Snow Gauntlet test. Alright guys, so that completed my errand as far as inside of Whole Foods. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way to Munster Donuts. As you can see, we're exiting the parking lot. Snow has still not let up. Vehicle's still doing a really good job as far as adjusting to the slippery surface. All right, onto the main road we go. And we're still in chill mode. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the windshield so we can get a little bit better view. As you can see, traffic in front of us is also taking off really slow due to the slippery conditions of the road. One thing I think that would be awesome to see is that there's a cyber taxi, as far as a Tesla cyber cab driving around in Chicago right now with completely no one in the vehicle. I think it's 5 other states right now where there's vehicles driving around with no one in the vehicle. So it shows you the future is definitely coming along as far as vehicles full self-driving, unsupervised. You can see the steering wheel going side to side as we're sliding just a little bit, but vehicle's fully in control. Temperatures outside right now is 16 degrees Fahrenheit without the wind chill. I was looking at some of the announcements or conversations that was going on around the cyber cab. It looks like that they're going to be integrating windshield wiper sprayers to help clean off the cameras. That's one thing that sometimes the vehicle will struggle with, as far as if the cameras are covered by snow or salt, it will affect the full self-drive performance. Like right now, our cameras are good. I have not wiped the cameras or anything like that since our first initial start of the trip. Usually it's that back camera that struggles. This 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance does not have a front bumper camera. That's something they're now adding to some of the new Tesla Model Ys. Same thing with our following distance. It seems like the vehicle has also adjusted to the weather conditions as far as following farther back to give itself more time to stop. It's going to be interesting to see how the vehicle is going to handle the snow when it has to switch lanes to make the left turn in about a half a mile. Again, we're sliding a little bit at that intersection. Vehicle's definitely regaining control as far as traction. No need to take over. We have roughly 0.2 miles until the vehicle needs to switch lanes, which is doing so now. We're sliding, and again, no issues. The vehicle in front of us is trying to get over. The vehicle did a really good job as far as going through the snow and keeping control and traction. Again, just as a reminder, right now the vehicle's in chill mode, which is one of the less aggressive settings as far as the drive mode, meaning that it will switch lanes less often than if it was in hurry mode, or especially if it was in Mad Max mode. And we slid a little bit there. Normally, if we were in hurry mode at this time, the vehicle would go ahead and switch lanes to move to that faster lane of travel. We have about 5 minutes until we reach our destination, which is going to be, again, Munster Donuts. I'm going to go ahead and switch the vehicle to hurry mode, or actually, sorry, I'm going to switch it to standard, which is the next mode up, to see if it'll go ahead and switch lanes potentially. Let's try that one more time. We're in standard mode. Let's go ahead and switch it to hurry mode and see if it'll switch lanes, just out of curiosity again. And now it's making that lane switch as predicted in hurry mode. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on back into chill mode after it makes the stop at the traffic light. I'm just curious as far as how aggressive it's gonna perform the stopping at the light, but that didn't occur, so I'll go ahead and leave it in hurry mode to see if it will still slow down appropriately when it comes to a traffic light. Hurry mode also has seemed to adjust itself in the speed that it's traveling at. Normally hurry mode would at least be 5 to 10 miles an hour, potentially over the speed limit. But right now, it's just maintaining the speed limit. But we did receive more often lane switches in hurry mode. That time there, we did get a little bit of a slide when it came to stopping. I'm not sure if that was due to being in a hurry mode or not. Previous stops, there was no sliding, so we'll go ahead and switch on back to chill mode. Again, even the little bit of slide that we had felt very safe and in control. Or actually, this intersection is just really bad because even that taking off, we're sliding again, which again, the other times we weren't sliding. So now let's go ahead and attempt to go ahead and turn to Munster Donuts. This is always a little bit of a hard entry and exit. There's a lot going on here, but the vehicle is being very patient with the two cars that are leaving, and it definitely pulled out of traffic. All right, there it parked. I didn't really do a good job there as far as parking to a parking spot, but again, the lanes are quite covered with snow. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and do some shopping and repark the vehicle a little bit better.